of the ocean also makes a comprehensive cataloging of its biological diversity and resources almost impossible. As Cindy Vandover, head of Duke's University Marine Lab, who was aboard the first manned deep sea submarine in 1982, told the National Geographic in 2013, we haven't yet studied the ecosystem, services, and functions of the deep sea to understand what we'd lose. We don't yet know what we need to know. That makes it difficult to create effective environmental regulations for these projects. But we know, because we are the indigenous people of that sea. Pay attention, people. Climate change is coming. Sea levels rising. Things like this, just allow it to happen that much sooner. We really need to think long and hard. I never heard of King's Tide. The first time I heard King's Tide, I was like, what are they talking about? Today, you hear it on every full moon. Sea temperatures rising, corals bleaching. We're losing. We have to fight, we have to become educated. We have to support this man. That seat at the table, he deserves that seat to represent us. This is our home. Help us all. Thank you.
Mahalo, and thank you, Audrey, for taking the time to come all the way from Lahaina to speak on this important issue. Mahalo. At this time, I'd like to, our last speaker is going to close us out, hopefully with a bang. My dear friend, we used to work together as teachers, charter school teachers, and we've organized and protested and done a lot. And my good friend Hina Wang always shows up when we call for the Lahui to represent a strong voice, a cultural voice for our community. The one and only Kumuhina.
Ano ai ke aloha ia kākua apa oloa nā kupa o ka aina, naka, nā kamaaina, na malihini haole ke kahi. Aloha o ka aina ia kākua apa o aloha. Yet again today we rise, we lift our voices to express our sentiments and the will that we exercise today. Please make note before I continue on, for all those of our friends in the media, we look to you to characterize us accordingly. There is no one standing behind me that should be characterized as a protester of any sort. You will characterize us as protectors. And you have heard it repeated several times by the illustrious body that I am honored to stand with today. The cultural understanding that belongs to my people, the Kanaka of Hawaii, Kapai Aina o Hawaii Nui a Kea. This cultural understanding requires us to pay close attention to the details as spoken to earlier in this press conference. The Kumulipo not only tells us of the first origins, of the beginning of our people from a scientific way, the Hawaiian scientific way. It articulates to us the delicate balance for everything in the sea. There is its cognate, there is its parallel on the land. Impacting this means that you will create a ripple effect that shall be felt not only in the deepest of ocean, but in the highest reaches of the land. And today, we, Kanaka, other Kama'aina, Malihini as well, those who have gathered today, we raise our voice to not only express our dismay and to express our sentiments that you whom engage, I speak to the powers that engage in deep sea mining, you do not have our permission. You do not have our voice of welcome and aloha to come and take from that which is the basic fundamental composition of whom we are as a people. You hear Kanaka speak of our ancestor, the land is our mother. Associated directly with that is the sea itself, the sea of Kanaloa. To know Hawaiian religion is to know Hawaiian science, and that science is found in the Kumulipo. That delicate balance cannot, will not, and should not ever be tampered with to further destruction and to further the damage that has already been irreparably done by the presence of mankind across the globe. Let our voices be heard today. The Kanaka here, we may be smaller in number today, but this voice goes out to every corner of the Pai'aina. E ala mai, e ku mai, naue mai, ho'o makau kau. For we shall stand united as a lahui, and when I say lahui, first I speak to my fellow Kanaka, but I also ask that the other Kama'aina, the other people born and raised here in Hawaii, and for everyone else who has come from overseas that makes Hawaii home, this affects each and every one of us. This does not exclude anyone. So this call goes out to say to all of you who will listen and hear our voices today, mark our words. Deep sea mining is not something that we can allow, nor shall we rest until we are sure that that ship will not come to extract more from our waters. I ask everyone to be vigilant, everyone in the Pai'aina. This is a call to action. This press conference today calls upon every one of us who live in Hawaii to be on the high alert to this. And may the news avail its coverage so that we expose more, not just what's happening on the sea, but what happens behind political and economic doors of power. May our presence be felt today. Mahalo anu I ko kākou hui ana, mahalo ia uko. Kanawe ana mai, mahalo no keia manawa ko kākou laun ana. Hime ni kākou, ho ala kākou I ka mano o nā kūpuna o ka aina. Ho ala kākou I ka mano o nā kūpuna I holo moana mai o mai nā kukulu o ka hiki, mai na aina mamao. Pai mai I Hawaii nei. Ho ala kākou I ka mana o nā kūpuna. Kai ko o ka moana, ka ilana nei Hawaii, nauewe a halulu, ka honua, haumea na kulukulu e, ka lani ki e, kau mai luna, aue ke aloha ole, akamalini kuha'aeo ku'uawai mama kakaua nei no ku'ulahu I e awi pau ai o la mau Ao he awale o kou hu alikoa o ke ave me ko kamalala valula me ka kuhi hewa alu mai pualu mai me ko mano kalani po ka I mai ana me na kama akahelelani kuha he o e kuawai pa makakaua o kuaina o ke huka kahiaka o na o vivi o Hawai nei no kulahu I e hawi pau ai o la mau e nau e mua e na poki I a e inu ai awa awa e vivo ole a ho o kupa a o he hove e ho I mai ai ana I wale no ka kou ko e mau I ke ala au e ke aloha ole a ka malihini uha he o e kuawai mama kakaua o kuaina o ke huka kahiaka o na o vivi o Hawai nei no ku'ulahu e awi pau ai o la mau e lei mau ka kou e na ma mo aloha I lei vehi a ali vehi nani o ku'aina hoea mau no ka pono si I vila a ho'i hou ia mai ke ku'oko a uha he o e kuawai mama kakaua o ku'aina o ke huka kahiaka o na o vivi o Hawai nei no ku'ulahu e hawi pau ai o la mau ko he o e ku'u Hawai mama kakaua o ku'aina o ke huka kahiaka o na o vivi o Hawai nei no ku'ulahu e ha'awi pau ai o la mau no ku'ulahu e ha'awi pau ai o la mau kani kapu e ha manawa
Aloha kako, mahalo nui to our speakers. At this time, if there's any questions, we can take some questions while people are still here. If not, we would like to let people know that we're gonna have Mikey right here, Mikey Inoue with the camera, doing interviews, short video interviews, comments, anything that we can use to further this this coup against deep sea mining. Any comments, any words, any feelings? Mikey's doing short interviews that we're gonna roll out on social media and kind of build a social media campaign with all of our voices together towards, I think the next thing on the horizon for us is the next legislative session. Last session there was a bill to ban deep sea mining in Hawaii. That bill did not pass because we didn't know about it. But now we know. So now we have to do something. One moment. Yes. Yeah. And what we're gonna do, so the first thing we're gonna do right now is we're gonna huli and gather down for a photo op and some video shots down at the edge of the water with our Va'a Hiki Analia in the background, the Kai Moana in the background, and we'll just take a few photo op shots, then we'll move into interviews and comments. Mahalo. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hi. It's been a while. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Hi. Oh, Andre. You're gonna have to orchestrate.
Okay, let's get everybody come in a little bit close. Centered on me, and the canoe is right in front of me.
Yeah. The foundation while I was there. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Come in close. If we don't have a sign, Aina has signs, our little placards, and you're welcome to keep them for future. So we come in a little bit closer on the end, pull it in tight. We gotta overlap a little bit, turn sideways. Okay, can we get our Hawaiian flags on the edges of the group so we don't block the Va'a? Hawaiian flags on the edges. Can we tighten up a little bit? Tighten up, come closer. Okay.
Empty signs, continue to have empty signs. Any on this side, you guys good?
Ready, 1, 2, 3, Maikai!
Okay, I'm gonna orchestrate this. 1, 2, 3. I want to say 1, 2, 3. Hey! 1, 2, 3. Hooray! 1, 2, 3. Hooray! Ahole deep sea mining.
Ahole deep sea mining!
Ahole deep sea mining.
Ahole deep sea mining!
Ahole deep sea mining.
Ahole deep sea mining!
Protect Kanaloa!
Protect Kanaloa!
Umbrella open. Just going live.